Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Homesteading with the Lawsons. We've already got our DeWitt's weed barrier fabric down. Now it's time to plant seeds and some transplants. Before planting, we had to get the drip tape out and lay it in, but later when we put the plants in, then we can line up the emitters with each plant. Okay, I've laid these in to the sides of the holes, and then all we got to do is just tighten them and adjust them a little bit, and that will be it. I'll have to wait for Michelle to get home because she sees better than I do. Okay, here's the holes that I drilled last night, and Michelle is putting rabbit manure, a little bit of dirt. This first row is going to be purple hull peas. While Michelle is planting purple hull peas, I've moved on to the next row, and this is kind of how we do it. Those are pre-burned holes from last year, and we're just going to go in and use that auger and drill them out so that she can put in some rabbit manure and other stuff to help these plants do better. Okay, as I said, that only took about a minute to do all of those holes.
Okay, so this hole that he's drilled, he's got all this dirt around the edge. I'm just putting some of it back in the hole, and there's still a hole there. So I'm taking a handful of rabbit poop that I've mixed up with some potting soil and just filling up that hole, gently tapping it down with my fingers. Then I'm taking 2 or 3 seeds and putting it in there.
This is purple hull peas. So.
These are purple hull peas. They go 1.5 inches, so I'm going to push it down a ways. And then I'm going to put another little cap on it of the bunny poop mixture.
So you're putting green beans in there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How deep are they?
1.5 inches.
1.5 inches deep. And you've already done that entire row. And we've got just a little bit more to do.
Sure, most people would be faster than me, but you know what? I'm good with that.
Yeah, we're not in a hurry. This is the fun stuff here. There's nothing better than planting seeds.
And playing with bunny poop.
Yeah, playing with bunny poop and watching those seeds grow into plants that you get to eat. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, on this section, we're going to start with some vining.
They're patio snackers with a compact and vigorous vine.
Yes, cucumbers is what she said.
Cucumbers.
She said cucumbers, but in kind of different language. But anyway, we got a couple of those to start us out.
Now these are called Market Moore 76 cucumbers. And even though cucumbers are very easy to start by seed, the quality of these plants looks so good. This will give us about a 2-week head start on our plants. Now it was really windy that day, so I have to tell you, right here I am planting Fulja peppers, which are like not jalapenos. It's jalapenos with none of the heat. Before the peppers, we have okra that we planted by seed. So before the okra, we have Brussels sprout transplants, and these we got from Yoder's. The rest of this row is going to be peppers. This particular variety I'm planting now is Big Bertha sweet bell peppers.
Okay, this is a different kind of pepper. These are what?
These are called Aristotle bell pepper, green to red, blocky bell peppers.
She's already dressed these holes with some rabbit manure and potting soil mix.
Because actually, I started to plant seeds, but when we saw the quality of the plants up there and the price, I couldn't resist.
Now we've moved to another row where we'll be planting some cucumbers. That is the best fertilizer that we've ever used.
And it's cold fertilizer, which means you can put it straight onto the plants, unlike chicken poop, which is hot fertilizer, and you have to actually compost it before you put it directly onto the plants.
I just saw your hat. Hot poop. So she's lying that it's not cold poop, it's hot poop. Now, gotta remind me, please, what we're doing here.
These are pickling cucumbers.
Pickling cucumbers.
Here we're starting to plant our tomato plants, and we're only going to be planting every other hole. The holes are 12 inches apart, but in between the tomato plants, we're going to be planting herbs. When working with tomatoes, what we do is remove the seed leaves and any lower branches so we can plant them deeper in the ground, because everywhere dirt touches is going to produce more roots, which is going to make a much stronger tomato. The first variety that we planted in this row was our grape tomatoes, and of course we're still going to be back dressing with bunny poop in all of the holes.
Okay, we decided to go ahead and to grab some of these herbs, and that one is what?
This one's basil, tower basil.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is on tower basil, but
basil between tomato plants.
sounds like a good combination to me.
Yeah. What is this one you're gonna put
This
in?
one's going to be,
What's that? What's
this
that?
one is thyme.
Oh. I don't know whether they like thyme tomatoes, but we'll see. Oh, roots. I don't know if it's going to fit in there. Oh, will it? It did. It did just fine. Make some room for some bunny manure. You know, we joke about this, but it really is the best fertilizer that we've used. Instead of putting all these chemicals and stuff, it don't get any more natural than bunny manure.
Yeah, these high nitrogen fertilizers, they're great for the greenery. Makes it look like the plant's doing really well, but it doesn't give the balance of nutrients that it needs for good fruit production. So, you know, roots and fruit production is important, just like the greenery on top.
Pick an herb.
Oregano.
Good solid handful. Good contact. And a little dressing with some more manure. After last year's garden, we planted a cover crop on it. We came back and dressed the top of these rows with some duck manure to make it a little better. And then we put the fabric down, and now we're dressing it again with rabbit manure. So this is what we consider organic planting, and if we don't have to use any kind of chemicals, we won't. Occasionally you'll get a bug or something, but we have some what they consider safe for organic planting pesticides also. No herbicides, but pesticides. That one you may have to clean up a little, I don't know. but this was our row of corn last year. And I mean, the stuff that we have done, we left the stalks underground to just cut the tops off of these corn. And they're gone. I can't find one. So that is absolutely great for the soil to those rotting roots of corn.
Decomposing sounds better than rotting.
There you go. Living soil. Who does?
My husband.
And he likes what?
Basil.
How much?
So much.
So we're planting just like every other plant.
So far we've got like 4 basils, and we're going to end up with a total of 6.
That's
6
cool.
basil plants
Yeah.
for
Oh,
one couple of people.
yeah. I like basil. It's good for you. And it's good for tomatoes.
Right here.
Let me see that tag before you do it. This is what it is. Big boy tomatoes. So we're going to have great tomatoes, better
Cherry
boy
tomatoes,
cherry tomatoes,
jet star tomatoes, and big boy tomatoes.
yeah. Okay, now what is that?
Marjoram?
Marjoram. We use a lot of marjoram.
Well, we could. We don't right now, but it smelled amazing. So I thought, well,
I'm going to have it leave and give me that scent. I'll just rub my fingers on it like that and smell it. Oh yeah, that is delicious smelling. It's heavenly. That's very nice.
I thought you'd like that. I'm going to do, I guess, a sage.
Sage. The next variety of tomatoes is jet stars.
Guess I need to speed things up a little bit.
Yeah. Speed.
This is my last basil.
Okay. Yeah. That is the sound of thunder. It doesn't look near as bad as it sounds. Look, it comes back. It's like, hey, you say nothing about thunder.
Just gonna plant this.
Now, we picked out a plant of curry, and the question is, why? Who would actually plant curry? And Michelle says, well, the Amish planted it because they figured there's going to be somebody from Walla Walla, Washington here.
that far away.
How do you know?
I saw the flash of lightning
Where was it?
over here in the corner of my eye, and it was only about a second and a half away.
That's a long way away. That's a few miles. But there is a little electricity. Doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks like it could rain, but it's not. Thunderstorm is going away from us, going around us, it looks like. So we're continuing to plant. How goofy is that with lightning and thunder? Or thunder and lightning, however you want to put it.
Well, technically lightning does come first.
Just say technically.
Scientifically speaking. Okay, I think I may have gotten 2 flat leaf parsleys. I meant to get a flat leaf and a curly leaf, but you know what? If I got 2 flat leaf, it's okay, because flat leaf is better to cook with.
I guess parsley, does it put off an odor? Smells like weeds.
Yeah. Why?
Well, the idea of this was
Fragrant plants.
fragrant plants, so that to help get rid of buggies. Not that we have any ever.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we did 2 cantaloupe and 2 watermelons. We're not going to have all the plants that we did last year, but I think it'll be plenty. That's pretty much it. We still have some other stuff to plant, but we'd like to thank you for following along with us. Our garden this year will be so easy to take care of with our watering system and having to pull very few weeds this year. If you liked this video, feel free to hit like or comment, and if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, God bless.